Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today we got ourselves yet another quality check with the 2023 Tesla Model Y, their new best-selling vehicle. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, we got ourselves a 2023 Tesla Model Y, and we're here today to do a quality check. And a quality check is going to be checking out the current recent builds, and we're going to either give it a pass or a fail. So first off, starting off with this long-range Tesla Model Y. Let's take a look at the left side. You want to look at the headlights. You want to make sure it's flush. You want to look at the bumper at the left side, and you want to move along to the right side. You want to make sure that the gaps are even and that there's no big, huge gaps that would cause you to reject this vehicle. Now, let's move along here onto the driver's side wheel. Now, looking over to the driver's side door, you want to make sure that these gaps are as thin as possible. So look all the way up and down these, and then move along to the driver's side door. Make sure it's flush. Check this over here, make sure it's flush. There's the beautiful brand new interior. And now Tesla Model Y now offers the rear-wheel drive in Canada. It has about 394 range because it's using the same LFP battery that the Model 3 is using. You're going to get slightly a little bit less range. I think it's about 244 miles, which converts to 394 kilometers. But with the heat pump in the Model Y, they've made it efficient. But the Model 3 is way more efficient when it comes to long distance and driving, and that's due to the fact that the weight is a lot lighter. Now, moving along to a very common spot that Tesla seems to have an issue with, and that is the rear. This gap over here tends to be big, but for this one, it's great, and that's what we want to see. Now, looking along here, the trunk gap over here, you want to make sure that it's consistent and that it's nothing right here. So this right here is a little bit of dirt. Actually, yeah, it is a little bit of dirt, but I thought it was a scratch. You wouldn't want to scratch on your brand new vehicle, so make sure to walk around your vehicle at least 5 times. Now, take a look at the rear. The light is good. Beautiful. Now take a look at the back of the vehicle. Now making sure that the right side light is attached on properly. Now over here, we have this gap over here on the right side, and it looks like, oh my God, what a beauty. I do like what I'm seeing. Hopefully that we get more cars like this one, because this one is definitely a pass. Now let's move on to another Tesla Model Y. Right along and right beside this Tesla Model Y right here, we have this red Tesla Model Y. And I'm wondering if Tesla is going to bring their new red that they have with the Model S and the Model X over to the Model Y and the Model 3. This is the old red color. Now let's move along over here onto the left side. Now also checking out the headlights, making sure that the headlights are flush, and you'll be able to tell by feel. Taking a look here on the left side and the right side, and this does not have the ultrasonic sensors. And as you may know, that Tesla has managed to fix that problem that they had with the recent vehicles that didn't have the ultrasonic sensors. You basically couldn't tell how far you are from a vehicle, but they've solved it with Tesla Vision. Now moving along here onto the right side, everything looks good, panels look tight, everything looks right. Okay, this gap looks great. All the way down here, beautiful. I do like what I'm seeing. Now there's a look at this beautiful white interior. Now remember, if you're getting the white interior, make sure to get yourself some baby wipes. It's definitely going to come in handy. You're going to need them. You're going to have to probably clean your vehicle every day. Okay, so this is just a little bit of a mark, but it's nothing too big. Okay. Right when we thought Tesla was going to be building vehicles with no gaps. We got yet another one. Now look at that. You can almost fit your finger in there. Oh my God. And this what I call, ladies and gentlemen, something that you don't want to accept. They can adjust it. So make sure to tell your sales rep. Remember how tight the other one was, the white one was. Now compared to this red over here, it looks like something's an issue. Yep, not good. Definitely not good. Charge port doors poking out. Now let's take a look at the right side. This is a brand new 2023 latest vehicles, and they're still having gap issues. Taking a look also on the right side. The right side's a little bit better, but unfortunately, this is unacceptable. It's a fail. Now let's move on to our final Model X. Oh, did I say X? I mean final Model Y for the evening. All right, so this is our final Model Y for the evening. It has the white interior, white exterior. Taking a look at the left side, this happens to be the long range. Taking a look at the hood, let's check those headlights, and they're nice and flush. Now let's check the front of the vehicle. Beautiful. Let's check the right side headlights, everything looks good. Let's check these wheels, beautiful. Now let's check this gap over here, excellent. Do like that. Now fingers crossed. Let's go back to the same spot that we did with the red vehicle, and let's check the size of this gap. Okay, now take a look at this. This, nice and thin, and that's what you want to see. You want the gaps to be as thin as possible. You don't want no big gap. Okay, so I recently got my car repaired, right? And when I got it repaired, the trunk gap on my Model 3 was a little bit bigger than normal. So what I did was, I complained about it. And within 10 minutes, they were able to make an adjustment. This is a 10-minute adjustment. I think they adjusted the hinges. They either tightened them up a little bit more just to make it the gaps a little bit better. And they handed me back my vehicle with a lot better gaps. And I tell you, all I did was complain. So complain, so the consumer can gain. We have to let Tesla know that they're going to be accountable for these cars that they produce. And if they want the consumer confidence in knowing that these cars are built with quality, we have to complain and we have to hold Tesla to a high standard, because a lot of people are justifying their reasoning not to convert over to Tesla because of these candle gaps, and Tesla doesn't seem to take that seriously. So we have to either reject the vehicles or let Tesla know that we want cars be built with better quality. We don't want no bad quality vehicles. Okay, so far this Model Y is a lot better than the red Model Y. Gaps are a lot thinner, and that's what we want to see. So I'll be giving this final Model Y a pass. So we've gotten a chance to look over 3 Model Ys today, and here they are. It looks like the white ones were looking good and the red ones were looking bad. Unfortunately, the red one is a more expensive vehicle because you have to pay an additional few $1,000s just to get the red paint, and the additional few $1,000s just to get the white interior. And it looks like you're paying more for worse. So always remember, walk around your vehicle at least 5 times, do yourself a quality check, and I'll be providing as much quality checks as I can. So thank you and have a nice day.